This is a 5-liter concentrator. They come in 2 liters, then they come in 10 liters, and they come in 5 liters. Okay. When you turn it on here. Once you turn it on, all the lights light up to let you know that they're working. The alarm sounds to let you know that it's working. You're going to connect your oxygen tubing, obviously, right to here. When you first turn it on, you get a yellow light that usually lasts 4 minutes, and then it goes to green. The device takes the 21% oxygen that's in the air, and it concentrates it to about 92-93%. Anything above 88% is considered therapeutic. Okay, so it's not 100% oxygen. So we just got a red light on this. Light is a red light because it shows that it's not working. So if you get a red light, first thing you want to look at is the flow meter. If it's all the way to the bottom, you're going to get a red light. Okay, so you need to adjust your flow meter to whatever flow you're actually using. When you're adjusting your flow meter, if the ball is in the middle of the 1, then you're getting 1. So you have to stand at a right angle, look at it, and once the ball is right in the center of that 1, that's what you're getting, 1 liter. Okay, so it should turn green in a minute. No open heat, no open heat source like an oven, no smoking, no heater for the winter, within 10 feet of these. Finally turn green. So now the device is producing what's considered therapeutic oxygen, which is above 88%. These devices put out 93-94%. So if you got a patient in the hospital that's going home from 100% oxygen in the hospital, and then you get to the house and you're on the same liters per minute, and the patient's not statting as well, it could be that this patient is a little bit more sensitive than the rest and needs 100% oxygen. In that particular case, you might want to contact the physician and see if you can increase the liter flow a little bit to maintain those saturations to where they need to be. All right? Okay. No grease or petroleum jelly products on anything having to do with oxygen because they create fire. Okay. Other than that, the device has a 10,000 hour filter in the back that is exchanged by our company. So as far as what you guys, you should keep an eye on this back here. If it's a dusty home, you might want to wipe this down and keep it clean. Okay. This is your continuous source of oxygen in the home. You can connect it to a ventilator where it's bleeding into the ventilator, or you can connect it to a nasal cannula. All right? Something that happened 2 nights ago with a patient. The patient went home from the hospital, and it was on a 2-liter concentrator, and the baby had difficulty breathing, and the concentrator started to alarm. Well, what had happened was that the tubing became kinked, and the concentrator was not working well, and the baby was not receiving the oxygen that he needed. When I sent my driver technician out to the home, that's when he discovered that the tubing was kinked. So always make sure that your tubing has a free line, nothing of, no kink. You can connect a bubble humidifier right here to the concentrator if you have a patient with a nasal cannula. If you do that, you got to maintain that humidifier clean at least once a week. Soap and water, rinse well, basic dishwashing soap, and then soak in 1 part vinegar, 3 part water, 20-30 minutes, and then rinse well. Okay. You should change it at least every 2 weeks. So that's basically it on the concentrator. Turn it off. Now, if you have an electrical failure with this thing, it will beep once every 15 seconds, and then that lets you know that the electricity to the device has stopped. And once the electricity comes back on in the home, sometimes you won't be able to turn it on because it has a reset button that you need to press, which is this right here. So you turn it off, hit the reset, and then turn it back on.